Welcome back, CAD users. We are now going to finish up the drill, the basic drill jig assembly that you created. You should already have it like this, where you've got the base plate and the two end brackets fastened in with some head socket screws, and we're now going to add in the center plate and the bolts and nuts that go in here. So let's go ahead and get started by doing opening up your document and then going to insert, and we're going to insert this center part, and that should be under your current documents. And then we'll go right over to our standard content, and we're going to make sure we have an ISO. We're going to go to bolts and screws. We're going to go from our hex to our, from our socket head to our hex head. These should be under, you might be under A, but right now we're going to go under structural short grade. And then what we're looking for is an M20 washer face with a length of 60. So I had already done those, so that's why mine kind of shows up that way, but you'll have to select all of that. And then we can go ahead and insert, and we'll just move two screws in, kind of set them out of the way. And then we just need to switch this to nuts. We're going to get some hex nuts in here. We want to make sure these are also M20. Stainless steel grade is fine. And then we'll insert two of these and green check that. So now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and add in some mates for us. Let's go ahead and move, like basically what this is going to be is it's going to be kind of up here and set into place, and the screw's going to go in there. So let's see if we can add in a rotation here. I'm going to rotate this around 90 degrees. I didn't get it 90, so I'm going to go ahead and do that so that it's in the right orientation. And then I'm going to add in a cylindrical mate that goes from this nice screw here to in here. Okay. And there's my first mate. Let's click on the front view here, and you can kind of see, I'm going to X this out so we can just play with this, that can go in and out. We're going to add in a planar mate, and we're going to add in another cylindrical mate. We'll put the hex on there, but let's go ahead and do that same thing. Adding in another cylindrical mate. And this time, I'm going to rotate this around. We are going to stay on that same screw, but we, instead of going into the end bracket, we're going to go into the center plate. And we're going to green check that. Let's take a look at that. I'm going to rotate mine back around so you can kind of see it. We'll go front. And now my screw, will go all the way through because of the way it's lined up, so we're going to switch that out. And this will kind of rotate around. So we have some work to do to get that to work for us. But we're kind of getting there. So let us add a planar mate in. Now that sits on this surface, and this is just going to put our screw in the right orientation. And you got to be careful here to make sure that you're lining it up to the inside of your bolt, and that should create that. It might flake out for a second, that's okay. So there's what I'm like in the front, and there's what I'm like there. And now we can actually slide this in, and we can planar mate the inside surface of these two to kind of line them up. So let us do that. I'm going to planar mate this surface and that surface. And then because I have a cylindrical mate there, it knows that it has to kind of sit in there. And we're going to add one more mate. We're going to, it's actually two more mates. I'm going to add this nut in here. I want this to be in the right orientation too, so I am going to rotate that 90 degrees. And it actually looks like I need to rotate it one more time because I want it to be the other direction. And it's kind of hard to see. Let me see. Am I doing this right? No, that's okay. So let me see if when I mate this, it'll orient itself correctly. So I'm going to hit cylindrical mate. I'm going to make sure that I select my bolt, and I'm going to make sure, I'm going to move this out of the way, that I'm selecting that, and then I'm going to X out of that. So it actually moved us so that my mate is inside here. I'm going to move that back out and we'll do a planar mate so that it gets it there. But I did the inside of my nut to the outside of my bolt, and that should be fine. Let's go ahead and add in this planar mate that will go on this surface and on the inside surface of my bolt and my nut, and there I go. Let us see, we're going to get out of all of our mates now and see if we can rotate this up and rotate that around and kind of get our orientation correct. And like I said, using a mouse works a lot better with this. So now we just have to do our other side and we'll be done with this full assembly. So the other side is exactly the same. We're gonna hit, I'm just gonna rotate a little bit here, and we can rotate our bolt 90 degrees, and then we can also rotate it so that's the other orientation. Sometimes it's hard for me to actually see all of the orientations, so I have to like rotate it around, because really we're trying to move it not in that direction, but in this one, I believe. And reality speak, we want to move the other orientation. So we're going to go ahead and do our cylindrical mates. So I'm going to hit the outside of this, and we're going to hit the inside of that. If you end up like this where the bolt is in the wrong direction, you can hit this arrow and it will fix that. So there's our first mate. And then let's do another cylindrical mate where we are on the outside of that. And this time we're on the inside of the center plate. And there we go. I am going to, oh, I think I did a revolt. I'm going to edit that. I meant to hit cylindrical and I didn't. You can fix any of the mates by just editing them and clicking on them. So now to make sure that our bolt doesn't go all the way through, we're going to do a planar mate. So we'll hit the outside surface of our end bracket and the inside surface of our bolt. And then we just need to do our nuts to our bolt. So we'll hit, that's a cylindrical mate to start with. We'll go ahead and hit that. We're not going to try and rotate. I've been not doing a great job rotating these, so I'll do that. It kind of rotates it for you. And then we have one more mate so that this ends up flush to the surface, basically like we're screwing it in. So we're going to do a planar mate on the inside surface. And let me rotate this. And we'll do the inside surface here. And again, don't freak out if it like moves it and you think, oh, that's not where I wanted it to be. And those are all the mates. And you can see it took a lot of mates to get all of that to work. And sometimes it's hard to figure out which one does what. If you highlight any mate, it will try and tell you where it's at. So for example, here's a cylindrical mate that we can see here, and you can edit any mate. You can delete them. There's an easy amount of work to be done if you don't get this to work the way you want. When you're done, you should see that it's fixed. It can't slide. Nothing can kind of move. The only piece that moves is this piece, which is what we expect. And it actually does over-rotate. There are rotational mates, but we're not going to worry about that for now. We're just going to leave it like this so that you've got a good feel for how to do some basic mates with standard fasteners, and you can show me your work. If you're in Onshape, you can obviously hit the turn in and I can take a look at it.